Broken Sea Farm. We're on a road trip headed to Panola County Meat Processing in Texas to pick up our farm-raised beef. Well, we finally made it to Panola County Meat Processing. Well, we got loaded up and now we're headed back home. We got about a 3.5 hour drive and we are stuffed to the brim with beef. Can't fit no more. And ours is in the ice chest in the back. I have an order for 2 cases of Mayhaw jelly. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash my jars. Now I'm going to get me some water boiling and I'm going to sterilize my lids and my rings. I have all my jars washed. Now they're drying and I'll sterilize them here in a little bit. I'm not going to show y'all that because I'm sure all y'all know how to sterilize jars. And then we'll start making Mayhaw jelly. And to this pot, I'm going to add my lids. I'm just going to get them sterilized. That way they'll seal when my jelly goes into my jars. I need 12 of them. All right, to my pot, I'm going to add 4 cups of strained Mayhaw juice. I have a juicer, so I do not have to go through the headache of using cheesecloth. This is just pure Mayhaw juice. And to the 4 cups of Mayhaw juice, I'm going to add a box of Sure Gel. It's 1.75 ounces. I just take it and I sprinkle it over. It will dissolve as it gets hot. So now I'm going to turn my fire on to a pretty high, about number 9. And into a bowl, you have 5.5 cups of sugar when it comes time. So I'm just going to wait till this comes to a boil. And when it comes to a full boil, that means when I stir it, it doesn't stop boiling, it just keeps boiling. When it comes to a full boil, then I'm going to add my sugar. So in the meantime, I'm going to get my other stuff together. I'm going to get my jars and stuff ready. So while I'm waiting on this to boil, I'm going to show you what all I use. I have my, I don't know really what you call this, but anyway, it fits in your jelly jar. I have my magnetic lid grabber thing. And then we always skim off the foam and use it for jelly. Excellent for fresh bread. And now that my juice is coming to a full rolling boil, I will add my 5.5 cups of sugar slowly. And just going to get your spatula and you're going to stir until the sugar has completely dissolved. You want it to come to a full rolling boil. You'll just, like I said, continue to stir until it's all dissolved. And you want it to come to a full rolling boil. Once it comes to that full rolling boil, you're going to time it for 1 minute. And when that 1 minute's up, you're just going to turn it off. Let the foam or bubbles subside, and then I'll get my spatula and I kind of scrape all my foam to one side, and then I'll get my metal spoon and I'll skim the top of my jelly and get that foam off. And that foam we'll use for jelly, like for our toast or peanut butter and jelly. It's good on a hot butter cake. We used to go through it on a loaf of bread when we were kids. Mama would go down to Buttermer's grocery and get it and still have steam on it. We'd go through that whole loaf of bread with that fresh foam. Now you're going to be very careful, and you're going to ladle your juice or your jelly now into your jars. And be very careful because this stuff is very hot. Just take your time, no hurry. The faster you go, the bigger mess you'll make. At least I do. Once you get that final jar ladled, you're just going to take your wet paper towel and you're going to wipe the rims of your jars. Because if you don't, you leave some jelly on there, your jar lid is not going to seal properly, and then you've gone through all this work and not have any sealed jars. So continue wiping until all of those are done. Then once that's done, you're going to get your jar lids and start screwing them onto your jelly jars. And when you're picking it up and you're screwing them on tight, it's going to be hot, so just be careful. And you're going to invert them. At least that's what we do. My mama did it, so I do it. And when you get all your lids on your jars, you're going to turn your timer on, and you're going to let them sit like this for 5 minutes. And when that 5 minutes is up, you're going to flip it over and look what you get. Some of the prettiest Mayhaw jelly, clear and red. I think I ended up with 29 half pints. Thank y'all for joining me here today on Broken Sea Farm. Be sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button and that bell. Y'all have a blessed day.